Red and Rhythmic out again on the bikes again. Can't get rid of him again. That's it. Oh no, the Kia Sportage has moved on.
You never want to.
It's been replaced by a Dacia Duster.
Dacia? Do you call it Dacia? I call it the Dacia. No, what is it? The Dacia. Yeah, Dacia. What are you? Yeah, Dacia.
I just read the bloody name says.
You said it very, very posh.
Remember, I don't really watch TV anymore, so I've forgotten how they pronounce it on the bloody adverts.
I think it's Dacia. I think it's the Dacia Duster, the Dacia Sandero.
The Dacia Sandero.
But it doesn't. Do you know what? Do you know what?
Car, that one.
Oh, very, very reliable. Good news. But to be honest, it doesn't matter what it is, because I'll tell you what it's not, mate.
It's Kia Sportage.
Oh,
no,
there's
it's
the
not.
Kia. It's just what I was about to say. It's not the Kia Sportage.
Damn it, so close. They all look the same from the bloody front.
I know, from the front it's really hard to distinguish from them.
Is that Kia Sportage? We took a trip, a rather lovely trip, to undisclosed location for a undisclosed reason. And Rhythmic here was driving it like an absolute hooligan, of course. And basically, he got a free upgrade to the lovely Kia Sportage. And on the way up there, we realised like how throwable this thing is, and it's also a really lovely car. Now, this isn't an advertisement for the lovely Kia Sportage. However, this person has bought a Lexus. You have made the wrong choice. So
you, minus 4 intelligence.
That's it. You are an absolute sausage. But all things considered, yeah, it was a lovely car. I've genuinely never enjoyed being a passenger so much, mainly because the car is lovely to sit in, to drive, but also because I've got to put up with him. It's got really lovely big windows. Anyway, advertisement aside, we're not sponsored. Kia, give us some money. But
Kia, give us a Sportage.
That's it.
A channel Sportage. That'd be great.
Oh, imagine if we could have a Sportage for Wolftails. Beautiful.
Oh, that would be great.
Production car. Anyway, so because of this rather lovely episode that we took on this trip, you scanning for stuff to steal, lads? What's going on?
I was about to say, what are they doing? What are they up to?
No idea. Obviously looking at materials and such. But yeah, so back on with the point, Red. Come on. Since our time in the lovely Kia Sportage, we've been seeing loads of them all around the bloody place.
Everywhere.
We can barely go for a ride, separately or together, without seeing a Sportage. Your left indicator's on, but you've gone into the middle of the road. See, if you were driving a Kia Sportage, you wouldn't have done that.
No, because you'd have been so much more sensible. Excuse me, mate. Where's this fella want to go as well? I've got a merc right on my arse.
Does he wanna back off? Does he wanna?
We'll see what he does. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let's send it a little bit. Up to 60. See what he does. See if he gets off. There we go. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
So we've been seeing these cars all over the bloody place, and of course, a big ups to any of you who have a Kia Sportage for yourself. Congrats. If you do not have a Sportage but have decided to buy a different Kia, you're wrong. You are objectively wrong.
You are in the wrong. However, you bought a Kia, so you don't get -4. We'll be -2. You get -2 intelligence.
There you go. So this basically brings us on to the point of myself and Rhythmic. We have a little thing with the Triumph triples, and be it the speed triple, the street triple, whatever, they've got those really strange bug eyes on them. I think they look horrendous, but
they're not good. They're not good looking.
Yeah, probably a nice bike to ride though. We should maybe contact the guys in Watford, see if they want to put us on a couple
I
of
don't know.
No, because they'll give us the sales pitch. They tried to sell you that bobber, mate.
That bobber.
Genuinely though, lovely people. But yeah, so last year, maybe the year before that, it was quite a while ago, we went for a big old ride around a couple of the dealerships in this area, just because we wanted to go out. Nice summer's day, you know, unlike today. It's cold as hell. And we ended up at the Triumph dealership, and every other bike that was turning up was a speed triple, street triple, this, that, the other. The bar guys were all over the bloody place. And yeah, that sort of became like a little thing between us as well. So every time we see one of those out, it's like, oh mate, it's your favourite bike. We went to...
Not only that, every single Triumph dealership we go in, like, oi mate, excuse me, do you want to buy a speed triple?
It's basically, yeah, we walk in there, it's like, oh, we got the new speed triples in, and sort of look at the guy at the dealership and go, oh yeah, oh do ya? Tell us all about it then, go on.
Tell us all about it, because I'm sure I've never...
this time?
Yeah, I'm sure I've never seen one of those before.
That's it, oh boy. If I wanted to join a bloody club, yeah. But no, you know, if any of you do have a speed trip or anything like that, it's, you know, we're not throwing shade at you, it's just, once again, you're wrong. But it's fine, you can't be right all the time, like myself.
No.
So...
Not like me, I'm always right.
Oh yeah, of course he is. He's not.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
Not. He supports Liverpool, he can't be right. But,
Hooray!
So yeah, we've had a lovely couple of trips on the bikes, off the bikes, and yeah, we just found it quite interesting how when you see something, or you've had a positive or negative experience with something, you start seeing those, you start noticing them a lot more on the road. You know,
yeah. Every
time I see a Triumph Sprint, I'm just like, hey, it's a Sprint. Every time he sees a Vulcan S, he's like, oh god, not another one. But we have a lot of fun pointing these cars out, and not so much fun pointing out the Triumphs. But what can you do? Yeah,
of course. It's one of those though. The Vulcan S and the Triumph Sprint. Yes, okay, they did sell, you know, they sold a few of the Sprints when they were in production, and the Vulcan is always getting more and more popular, but these bikes still do have a little bit of rarity, in the sense of you could easily go to a bike meet and not see another one. Whereas you could not do that with a speed triple. There is always multiple speed triples and street triples.
And I think there's a bit of popularity that comes from novelty. I think we've seen that with how people do custom bikes and that sort of thing. But at the same time, like, if I was to go somewhere and most of the bikes were the same model, I'd feel a little bit, I don't know about that. Unless you organised it, great. But there does come to a point, because I do the Vulcan S meetups, that's always fine. That's always fun.
Of course.
Because you don't see too many of these on the road. However, how bloody ever, when it comes to things like the speed triples and everything, I do understand they're very popular bikes, and probably for a very good reason. However, we keep seeing these things around, and it's getting to the point where it's a little bit annoying, like advertisements on bloody TV. It's like, oh, one of those again, you know, what's different with this one? Oh, that one's got a slightly different colour,
But to be honest, I never get fed up of seeing the when they say the brand new 2022 Kia Sportage. Well, they just say Sportage, but for me, I'm just like, oh look, it's a Kia Sportage.
Absolutely.
Like, I enjoy seeing that advert.
Yeah. So much so that I've actually started seeing those adverts come up on my YouTube now as well. So, oh hey, are you interested in the new Kia 22 Sportage? It's like, yes I am actually. Yes I bloody am.
Yes, I actually would consider that.
I can't buy one, unfortunately, but I would definitely own one if you was to give me one, Kia.
Oh yeah, Kia, get in contact. Kia, get in contact and hook us up.
Do let us know if there's any particular motorised vehicle, motorcycle or otherwise, that you keep seeing on the streets, on the old roads. Because
also let us know if it's a positive or negative reason that you see these. So, for example,
give us a little story.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we've provided one. Obviously, the Kia Sportage we absolutely love and adore, and the Triumph Speed and Street Triples. Like, we haven't got a problem necessarily against the bike. It's just that we see them all the time, and so it's not. I don't know. It gets a bit boring. Although it doesn't get boring with the Sportage. So maybe we're contradicted, but I don't care.
The Sportage is a lovely car. The Triumph, I'm sure it's a lovely bike, but we don't know. We'd have to try one, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I know. We will have to get that sorted.
We
will have to get that sorted.